Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with a list, oh no, another list, of 10 fragrances that I think would be pretty awesome. In fact, they are my top 10 fragrances for summer nights, whether you're going out for cocktails or going to a club, even though they're all closed right now. They will eventually open, maybe. But anyways, without further ado, we're gonna go from 10 to 1. And I'm gonna tell you why I rated them this way, because some of them you'd be like, why is it there? But I'll tell you. Number 10. So for number 10, I picked Azzaro Wanted by Night. This fragrance smells so good. I get so many compliments with it. And I know everyone's like, oh, that's a fall winter fragrance. I don't think that this fragrance is heavy. It's not super heavy, so I think if you go between 3 and 5 sprays, this is an awesome evening fragrance for, you know, when you're going out, summer evenings, and it smells really good. This one has got me a ton of compliments, and I think a lot of people have been able to garner a ton of compliments with this one. The reason it's number 10 is because I just feel like some of the other ones are better if you live in warmer climates. Again, I think this is wearable in the heat, even if you live in like super hot places. Ooh, it smells so good. And it still has like a touch of freshness to it. So for me, this works really well when you're going out in a summer night. Next. All right, guys, I hate to bring this one into this video. You already saw it coming, but it is what it is. It's the king in the field that it's in. So Versace Eros. Guys, I honestly don't think that this is cloying. I've worn it during the day in like colder weather, but I wear this at night all year. And I think honestly a lot of you guys do too. You can let me know in the comment section down below if I'm mistaken, but I've never been told that it was too much. And it just smells so good. It's got that mint in it and that apple note. It's a really pleasant fragrance and it's gonna get a lot of compliments. And guys, when you're going out, like everyone's like, oh, fragrance is art. But when you're going out, you want people to think you smell good. That's why you're going out. I mean, not for them to think you smell good, but for people to like you. So give it a shot. It's a really nice fragrance. Yeah, I really like it and I haven't met anyone that hasn't enjoyed this on me. And for the most part, like this one will always garner at least one compliment every single time I wear it. Next. Number 8. I chose this one because I think it projects pretty well and I think it's a really nice summer fragrance. And again, with the apple, you have YSL YEDP. I really like this fragrance. I mean, it's made a ton of my lists, but it's super fresh and clean, but it also has like darker note in there. Like kind of an incense note. I don't remember exactly what that is, but you guys have Fragrantica if you really want to check it, but you already know how this smells. We've talked about this before. Ooh, and it has that like sage in there. It's really nice and it's pretty unique. And again, compliment monster. Before I even go on, I think all of these are compliment monsters. If they're not, I will mention it when I bring it up. But YEDP. Number 8. Number 7, this is unconventional, but I like it, and I think if you're gonna wear it in the summer, I think evenings is gonna be better, but it's going to be Prada Luna Rossa Sport. This fragrance is nice and sweet, and in the Luna Rossa line, I think this one is a little different, although I know, you know, people say it smells like Lamal. I think it smells like that maybe, but a little sweeter. And I just really like this one. I've always liked this one. You can definitely wear it in the daytime, but I think on a warm night, this is gonna shine better. I get pretty decent projection and longevity out of it. And I've told you guys before, I've worn a dupe of this years ago and I would get tons of compliments. And it was just a cheap Glen Perry fragrance. This one, I just feel like it's gonna do a lot better, but it smells really good. No one's not gonna like this. This is a very inoffensive fragrance, but it does project fairly well. Off of my skin, I'm gonna say. And I think a few of you have commented before that you get pretty good performance out of this too. But yeah, I think this is a really nice one. If you haven't smelled it, at least give it a shot. I know this one gets passed up a lot, but I really like this one. Next. Alright guys, had to add a niche one in this list. Well, didn't have to, but I actually think this is a fun one for summer nights, and it's going to be Parfums de Marly Layton. You guys already know how I feel about the apple note, and it's already been on this list at least twice. And this is number 6, so that's saying something. So this is the 3rd one on here. It smells really good. Not a huge projector. I didn't put anything that's like crazy projection. Well, so far I didn't put anything that's crazy projection because you don't want anything cloying. Summer evenings are still fairly warm. I think we all kind of know that depending on where you live, but where I live, it can still get pretty warm. And I like to go to Southern California in the summer. My trip kind of got canceled this year, but well, I'm gonna end up going when things open back up, but it gets pretty warm down there specifically. So looking for a fragrance for a summer evening, this would totally fit the bill. Again, garners compliments and mass appealing. Next. All right guys, this one is gonna be unconventional for an evening wear, but summer, you want fresh, you want clean. If you get something that's not cloying, you want that projection, and that is gonna be this guy right here, Versace of Us. This is a really clean, fresh fragrance, and it projects, so if you wanna project on a summer evening and get people to notice you, I think this is definitely the way to go. And this one, I've said before, is blind buy worthy, even though people said it's reformulated. I think the color's just different. I get insanely good performance off of it, even though I do go anosmic to it pretty quickly. This one's just versatile. For me, I think it goes year round, but summer evenings is I think when this is going to shine. Again, you want attention, it's got the projection for you, and it smells really clean, which is nice for the summer. Next. You guys already know like I'm obsessed with this fragrance and it was gonna make the list, but it's gonna be Versace Dylan Blue, which is my favorite blue fragrance. It just smells really good, and it's got kind of like those citruses, but this, what shines to me is it's got that incense note that smells so good, and it's a blue fragrance. And out of my collection, this is still the one that's gotten me the most amount of compliments, and it just projects really well. I get between 6 to 8 hours of performance longevity wise, but projection I get like an hour and a half to 2 hours of really good projection, which is why this one garners compliments. And it's not too dark. I think it's kind of perfect for summer nights. If you don't have this one already, I think it's one of the cheapest blue fragrances, and again, it's my favorite. It smells really good. So yeah, Versace Dylan Blue, guys, check it out. All right, got a cheapie on this list. It smells good. I don't know if you already saw this one coming, but it's gonna be our MOP Club Intense Man. You guys already know it's a dupe of Aventus, but it's got that pineapple and like smoky notes. And it smells really good, and it actually projects pretty well, even though this is a newer batch. I think this is a 2019 batch, and I still get pretty good performance off of it. I've been wearing this one around the house a lot because we're stuck at home, but it just smells really good and puts me in a really good mood. And I get compliments from wearing this one just because it's really nice and pleasant, mass appealing. Summer nights for me, like, I think you want to wear something clean and a little sweet, but also mass appealing, because again, when you're going out, for the most part, you don't mind being noticed. So I think this one fits the part pretty well. Next. All right, I think you guys have had the same experience with this fragrance that I have. This one is a compliment getter, and it projects really well. And for me, this was the only one in the collection to date that was worth owning. And it's Paco Rabanne 1 Million Lucky, which is like a fresh, clean hazelnut fragrance. And to me, like, I don't know how they did it, but it smells super good. Like, I don't know how they made something fresh, but also like sweet with that hazelnut note in there, but they blended it perfectly. If you guys already have it, this is a compliment monster. You already know that, but it shines really well summer nights because of the projection and the likability of this one, or lovability really. So number 2, Paco Rabanne 1 Million Lucky. Number 1 in this, made the cut because I think it's different unless you have the thing that it's duping that is discontinued. It's different and people really notice it when I wear it. So it's gonna be, and don't hate me for this, but it's gonna be Versace Darige. Just because this is different. Not a lot of people are gonna be wearing it. You're gonna stand out. And I've gotten like a pretty solid amount of compliments with it. And on top of it, I find myself reaching for this one a lot in the evenings in summer. I know a lot of people think, you know, this is only a cold weather fragrance, but I've never found it to be cloying with the 5 sprays that I typically use. And I just really like the spices, and I don't feel like they would choke you out or anything like that. Like for me, this is not like, it's not like a Spice Bomb Extreme where it's just, you need the cold for it to really smell good without being just a little bit overbearing. No, this one I feel like you can definitely wear year round, especially when it comes to the evenings. And for the first couple hours, you get really good projection. And again, it's gonna help you get noticed. So that's my top 10 for summer evenings. If you guys feel like some of this stuff doesn't belong on this list, I'm sorry, that's why it's my list. But feel free to comment down below with what you would have put on the list. I don't own every fragrance. That's why like it's just top 10 that I own in my collection that I think would be awesome summer nights. If you like this content, feel free to subscribe. I would love it. And if you like this video, just like the video. Hey guys, as some of you have noticed, I hit 500 subscribers sometime this past weekend. Really thank you guys so much for that. That is the next milestone in my journey. And to do that, I kind of wanted to do like just a small celebration. So if you like, comment, and subscribe to this video, that will enter you into a drawing to win a decant of just, well, a little travel atomizer of whatever fragrance you pick. So it's gonna be 5 milliliters of, you can pick a fragrance from this video or my top 10 for summer 2020 video, either one. Just pick a fragrance, put that in your comment, and I'm gonna do one of those random comment pickers, have that pick somebody, and whoever wins will get one of these bad boys with 5 milliliters of whatever they want. Honestly, thank you guys so much for being awesome and watching, and not only watching, but commenting as well. As you have noticed, I respond to pretty much all comments, and I actually appreciate all comments. I'm actually a really chatty person in real life, so that kind of carries into my comment section, particularly because we've kind of been stuck at home, so it's not like I can actually go be social, be the social butterfly that I am. So I honestly really appreciate the comments. Keep them coming. If you have any suggestions for videos, if anything specific you want to see, I know you've seen a ton of first impressions videos and I haven't reviewed all of those yet. If you guys want to suggest which reviews you want to see first, I definitely do not mind putting those out. So as always, thank you guys for watching Glam Finds, and I'll see you on the next one. My head looks kind of funny when I put it behind the bottle.